Alright, so we washed this fleece earlier and it's been drying all day. And so here it is. As you can see, it still has some debris in it, but it is looking much cleaner than it did before. Much whiter, although not perfectly white. I mean, like I said, it was a very dirty fleece. But it's looking nice. And I think it's closer to being able to work with it. So now what we're going to do, it's been in this towel drying, but it's really not dry. It's still damp. So now we're going to put it in a sheet. So I have a sheet here. Sheet allows it to breathe, but protects it from the elements and from moths and from the chickens. So I'm going to take this damp fleece and put it in the sheet. And look at, you can see some of the muck still made it through the wash and came out. Alright, so that's that half, and then there's this one. Just remember we did two. And this is smaller batch, so it feels drier. That looks pretty clean. So we'll just put that over there. And we'll fluff it out a little bit, spread it around. Because this isn't really dry enough. It's as dry as it's going to get wrapped in a towel. But now it needs to dry some more. It needs to be very dry before we work it. So I'm going to spread it out and I'm going to cover it with the sheet. Go on, chickens. They don't really want it, but they don't know that. They're not very smart. Alright, so I want to make sure it stays in there. So I'm going to fold it all over, and then I'm going to flop it over because, you know, we don't want the wind to pick up the sheet and disturb our fleece. Okay, so there it is. The fleece needs to sit out here, and luckily we have dry weather, so it can sit out. If you're somewhere where you get summer rain, obviously you can't just leave it out. You might move it into a protected area. But I'll let it sit out here for another day or two, and when it's really dry, then I can bring it in and it'll be ready for carding.